Angle of pull. In this video, we will explore the biomechanics of how the angle of pull directly affects the forces exerted on the joints, which in turn influences the effectiveness of muscle force in generating rotation. Effectiveness of muscle force. The effectiveness of muscle force in producing rotation is generally influenced by a muscle's angle of pull. The angle of pull is the angle of the muscle's attachment relative to the bone. For example, if we look at the elbow when it is flexed at 90 degrees, we can see that the elbow joint is the axis and the biceps brachii is the force vector that pulls the arm, the ulna. The angle of pull will constantly change depending on the amount of flexion in the elbow joint. The contribution of the biceps force vector to the rotational movement varies depending on the elbow angle. The maximal torque the biceps brachii can produce on the elbow joint, the axis, will be when the angle of pull is 90 degrees, that is, when the force is perpendicular to the forearm ulna. Depending on the angle of the insertion of the muscle, some force is also directed to either stabilize or destabilize the joint. As the joint moves towards 0 degrees, the movement arm decreases and the stabilizing force increases. When the joint moves beyond 90 degrees and towards 180 degrees, the movement arm decreases and the dislocating force increases. To ensure the joint does not dislocate, the antagonist muscle assists in stabilizing the joint by countering the rotatory dislocation component. As we can see in this case, the triceps pull the elbow and prevent it from dislocating.